All right, so I made this video before already, like 3 times, but the mic quality was just terrible. So I'm gonna start completely over and try to remember everything I said, which I probably won't. But yeah, I want to talk about egos in Marvel Rivals. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of players than what they actually are and just don't realize it because of how casual a game Rivals is. I think if you're good at Rivals, it's like not a knock on you. And if you think you're good, that's fine. But it gets to a point. People, from what I've seen on Rivals, people will just load into a game. And as soon as something goes wrong, they're like, I'm throwing because I'm better than everybody and my team's bad. And, oh, nobody wants to go support or nobody wants to play tank. And I think that hopefully somebody sees this video and they can realize that they're like that and they're just ruining everybody else's games. Just loading into a game and automatically thinking that it's somebody else's fault. I think people don't know how to take accountability anymore for what they're doing. And if you catch yourself always blaming somebody else, I challenge you to, in every single one of your games that you play today or tomorrow, just for a whole day, play the game and see what you could have done better after every single game. Even if your teammates were terrible, they were AI, okay, they were complete bots, their monitors were off. Look at what you could have done better, right? And me personally, I was Grandmaster in the first season of this game. I don't know if it was season 0, season 1, or whatever. I haven't really been playing much then, so this gameplay probably looks pretty garbage. And I'm also playing on mouse and keyboard in this gameplay too. And I'm a controller player normally. I play controller my whole life, and I just recently started playing mouse and key, but that's besides the point. I have been high rank in a lot of competitive shooter games, and I still to this day, like every once in a while, of course, I'm complaining that my teammates they're bad, they're terrible, they're AI, but I'm not saying that's the reason I'm losing every single game. Yes, your teammates can be really, really bad to the point where they can be throwing so bad that you can make good plays and their bad plays will just completely cancel out and overtake your good players. But that's not every single game. And I know that's what these kids are doing. They're getting into these games and they're thinking that it's somebody else every single game. And what I want to tell you is if you have the self awareness to realize this, that you will get so much better at the game, you'll get where you want to be. If you drop the ego, just drop it. Drop the ego and blame yourself for every loss. Just blame yourself. Because the thing about this game, too, is what a lot of people don't realize is that Marvel Rivals is probably the easiest shooter game on the market in terms of being competitive. I think it has probably the easiest, not rank system, but well, yeah, the easiest rank system. Like it's super easy to rank up, and the players you're playing against aren't going to be as cracked as like a good Valorant player. I hadn't really played Valorant much because I'm not big on mouse and key, but I know Apex for sure. There's a lot of cheaters in that game right now. Maybe not so much right now, but for sure a couple years ago, Apex, there were some guys you would go against in that game in Masters and Pred that you would be like, oh, okay, these guys are real gamers. They don't take showers. They're nasty. But I noticed there's a lot more casuals on Marvel Rivals, more than any of these other shooters or anything like that. Overwatch is a good one too. Overwatch has actually been pretty good recently with the 6v6 and stuff. I've been playing it a little bit here and there. But that game is way more competitive than Rivals. Rivals isn't really competitive at all, especially because of the supports. The sustain is ridiculous in this game. It's kind of comical looking at somebody one shot and their health just comes back instantly. It's kind of stupid, but Rivals is supposed to be more of a fun game at the end of the day, so I'm not really too mad about it. I'm just mad that it's so hard to have fun sometimes when your teammates just instantly want to throw. And this is not even in high ranks either. I've played in all the ranks pretty consistently. I just started playing again on PC. I don't know what this gameplay is. It's probably like silver or something. So hopefully that doesn't invalidate me or anything like that. Because I have been high rank in this game before. I just haven't played as much. But even in this rank, people are getting in the game and they think they're the best player in the lobby immediately. And they just start throwing because somebody dies off rip or something like that. And yeah, if you're one of those people, once again, you have to get out of your head and rewire your brain to look at your own gameplay. Like, I feel like that's crazy to say. People don't do that. They don't even look at their own gameplay. They're looking at other people play the game rather than playing the game themselves. It's crazy. But do that and you'll get so much better. So much better at the game. Because I used to be like that. I used to have an ego, super crazy ego. I used to think I was better than everybody else. And it's good to have confidence. There's a difference between confidence and ego. Confidence is knowing that you have the ability to take over a game under any circumstance, whenever opportunity presents itself, I guess. But I don't really know what I was trying to say right there. That kind of sounded stupid, but you get what I'm trying to say. There's a difference between confidence and ego. Ego is like you get in the game and you're just trying to bring your teammates down because you think you're better than them, and you're ruining the experience for everybody else. And you won't have fun on this game if, one, you're not good. Right? You're not good. And if you're taking the game so seriously that if you're winning the entire time and all of a sudden you're losing, you're just throwing and you're mad and you're typing in chat. These keyboard warriors on PC, after coming from console, these keyboard warriors are crazy, bro. Like, so it's not every game. This is not every single game. But some games, bro, and it's always support players. Always support players. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Support players just spamming the keyboard, not even playing the game. They're complaining so much that we would have won the game if they were actually focusing on the fights. But they're just talking about, oh, DPS. I play like Star-Lord and Magic. Star-Lord, can you switch to tank? Because if you're just gonna die every fight, you're not getting any value. And here's the thing. Even if I'm the worst player in the entire world, it should not matter that much to you to the point where you're not playing the game at all. And especially if we're in a low rank, it does not matter how bad your teammates are below, I would say, GM. I would say even in GM. It depends. It depends. But if you're below GM, at the end of the day, if you're below GM, and even if I'm the worst player in the world, you should not be sitting there not doing anything, because there's always an opportunity to win the game. The other team is not pro players, okay? They're just randoms. So lock in, okay? Lock in. Get rid of the ego. And this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna probably end it here. But yeah, just drop the ego, you'll rank up. If you're watching, you still watching somehow, listening to me yap, I appreciate you. Love you. Have a good day. Peace.